Okay, boys and girls, so we are going to make a drip style or cascade style drawing inspired by Jen Stark. Okay, so here's my example right here. I use lots of colors and patterns in mine. You can do whatever you would like as far as your color choices. I have attached with these slides a step-by-step picture to kind of walk you through it as well. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this step-by-step myself, just to get you going. So on your paper, it does not matter what kind of paper you use or how big, whatever you are comfortable with. We're going to start at the top of our paper. Okay, anywhere along the top, you're going to take your marker, pencil, crayon, whatever you'd like to use, and you're going to pull down, and we're going to make a wavy line. Now, sometimes it's going to dip a little lower, back up, maybe a little lower, back up. And if you want to go all the way across, you can, or just kind of stop before the end of the paper there. So what I'm doing is I'm using that wavy line to create what looks like a drip or paint that's dripping down my paper here. Okay, now this is great practice in making lines. We've done this a lot so far this year, so this is a great review. We're going to follow the line again and again on the inside of that shape that we just made up here. Okay, so leave a little bit of space, and we're going to make a line that follows that same shape. You could call this a parallel line, as in it follows that same line, but it never touches. The lines never cross. Just like that. So we're going to repeat this again and again until that shape is full of lines. Now the line is going to change a little bit as it goes up. As you can see, I can't really go much further down into that little skinny piece. So you can see that I kind of stopped it about halfway up here, okay? So again, make more lines. The line is going to change a little bit, but you're still following that drip. And boom, there you go. Okay, so we've got that repetition of lines. And now I want to add, oh gosh, where's my paper? Here we go. I want to add some more layers of these. Like some are behind. You can see this black and white one looks like it's behind the rainbow drip or cascade there. So to do that, like in my step-by-step, we do it again. You can color first if you want, but we're going to do it again. So starting, maybe, let's start right here. Okay, we're touching the bottom of one of the drips that I've already drawn. Pull down, and again, we're going to make that wavy line. You can drip. Watch if I make a really low drip there. And across my paper. And then again, we are going to fill that wiggly shape with more lines that follow that same shape, that same line. Do it again. Again, my line does change a little bit as I continue this. It kind of evolves as you continue up that shape. Like that. Okay, and if you want to get a little crazy and add even more, you could fill your entire page if you want to, but just keep doing that. Start at the end or the bottom of one of your drips. Maybe I'll go from here to over here. Watch this. Pull down with your wiggly lines all the way to this drip right there. Check that out. Now, I know it starts to look a little confusing because I haven't colored anything in yet, but just keep going. You can do this. Follow that line. Again. Now it kind of cuts off right here. We don't want to go on top of this because we want it to look like it's behind. So we stop at that drip, jump over, pick it back up. Look at that. So it looks like it's overlapping. Again, start over here, wiggly line. And just remember to stop at the drips that are already there. Don't draw on top of them. We want it to look like it's behind, okay? Oh, maybe I'll add another one over here, like it's continuing over there. Ooh, I like it already. Okay, so now that you have some drips here, kind of cascading or dripping down your page, this is where you can really start to have fun adding colors and patterns. Look at all the designs that Jen Stark likes to use. She likes to kind of experiment with different colors next to each other. We've got rainbow, okay, rainbow order right about here. Focus that a little bit. There we go. Rainbow order, repeating that again. We've got black and white, the contrast of that black and white, that light and dark. We've also got other colors that she likes to put next to each other. Sometimes they tend to be opposites, but she really likes to put a dark color next to a light color. So like we've got, oh, where'd I go? We've got that light pink next to that dark blue, next to that very bright orange, and so forth. So decide what patterns you want to create with your color scheme, okay? So maybe if I do this strip over here, I can start, let's just start up here. Fill in, stay inside the lines. You can use markers. You can use crayons. You can use colored pencils. I mean, if you've got paint at home, why not? Use paint. Go for it. This is up to you. Have fun experimenting with different materials, different ways to draw your drips, and really practicing those lines and repetition. Repetition being repeating the same thing again and again. And you have that really cool flow of these lines across your paper. So this is taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would. But as you can see, I'm just filling it in. Black, white, black, white. And I'll do this again. And then this bottom one will be black too. And I'll stop there because my other drips I can fill in with other bright, fun, exciting colors and so forth. So if I were to go in, if I were to go in with my markers, grab those. Here we go. Like I've done before, you can do rainbow order, or you can do another pattern. So if I start maybe with my red up here, stay inside the lines. And when I use marker, you know me, I tend to use Sharpie. Obviously, if you don't have Sharpie at home or just not comfortable using it at home, I completely understand. I like it just because when you use marker on top, the color does not blend together. It doesn't mix with that black. So just fill in your lines as best you can. I like that nice solid coverage. Try to cover all the white space when you're coloring in like that. All right, so just keep going all the way down, and then before you know it, you will have a page full of these gorgeous drips, these beautiful wavy lines that flow across your page, and it looks like it's dripping or cascading down, just like Jen Stark, this amazing artist right here. Okay, so have fun, do your best, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.